Hi folks, it's Adam here to speak with you about proper ways to seal an end grain cutting board. Now first of all, why would you seal an end grain cutting board or any wooden cutting board? Well, essentially because wood is porous, and when wood absorbs water it can become damaged. Too much water can crack wood, and also too much water or moisture can increase bacteria growth, so it can be an unsafe environment for food preparation. So basically what you want to do is increase the water resistance of your cutting board. Now how do you do that? Well, there's a few different ways you can do it. Most folks use something like this, which is mineral oil, heavy USP, which is essentially made for human consumption as a laxative. It's not going to be used in that manner in this case though. What you basically do is you just pour a little bit on your cutting board, like so, and just rub it over the whole surface. Like so. And then just simply let it absorb. I basically flooded the surface with this mineral oil, and I'm going to let it sit on the board for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And after that, whatever mineral oil is left, the excess, I'll just wipe off with a paper towel. And you can repeat this application if you like, if the board is really dry. Sometimes you'll see you pour the mineral oil on and it'll be sucked up immediately, so you can keep pouring more on if you like. So that's mineral oil. That's one of the more common things you can use. One of these is about $5 or $6 at the drugstore. Some people like to use something like extra virgin olive oil or vegetable oil. A lot of people, myself included, wouldn't recommend that because vegetable oils can tend to go rancid, and so that's not something you want happening in a food preparation surface. Other people might suggest something like 100% pure tung oil, which is an oil taken from the tung tree, which grows in kind of Central Asia or Southeast Asia, I think mostly in China. This is definitely a great kind of natural finish, but for a cutting surface, I like to go with the softer finishes, something like a mineral oil or something like this, which is a paste that I've made. And it's essentially a mix of mineral oil, beeswax, coconut oil, orange oil, and lemon oil. And it's a paste with the same kind of consistency as toothpaste. And what I do when my board needs a sealing is I just rub it into the board. Rub it over the whole surface, use my whole hand, and make sure that there's a generous coating on the board. And then I'll just let it sit overnight, and then the next morning or the next time I use the board, maybe a couple days even later, I'll let this soak and kind of dry out and absorb, and I'll just buff it off with a paper towel. And that'll provide a nice protective surface for the board, and it'll keep as much water out as possible. So that's your basic way to seal a wooden cutting board. Thanks very much.